Welcome you into Mesquite, Texas tonight for the penultimate home game of the season for the Texas Outlaws under head coach Eddie Puskarich here in the 2025 season. The Tacoma Stars are in town for the first time this year. They're on the hunt for the final playoff spot in the MASL, currently holding on to it in 8th place with a few games still remaining. This is an important one for them, the second of a Texas two-step road trip after defeating the Dallas Sidekicks on Monday 10-5 over in Allen at the Whataburger Mesquite first kick of the match, sponsoring tonight's match with the starting goalkeeper there, Jesse Rivera, back in the starting six for Ed Puskarich. We'll take you through the lineups. First for the visitors, it's Luis Beretta in net, the Yakima, Washington native. We've got Corey Keats and Alex Caceres in the back line, Jamel Cox and Mike Ramos in midfield, and Nick Pereira, the two-time MASL MVP and team captain and GM and just about everything, Mr. Tacoma Star, Nick Pereira, the San Diego, California native, leading the team in points and goals and assists this season. On the other side for head coach Ed Puskarich, as I already mentioned, Jesse Rivera back in net after splitting some time recently with Alexis Hernandez. Those two going back and forth. We might see Alexis in the second half. And going from there, Steven Gonzalez and Eric Macias in the back line. Steven Chavez wearing the captain's armband in midfield alongside Lucas Ramallo. And a late scratch to the lineup tonight was Vicmore Aligwe, who we've been tracking is just on the cusp of 100 career goals. Unfortunately, he's a late scratch. And he's replaced by a debutant and rookie, Luis Chavez, who's making the move from the Austin Emerald over in M3. Made his way up I-35 and getting his MASL first look tonight. Though it looks like he has been replaced in the starting group by Joanne Laidley after the starters were announced moments ago. Joanne Laidley coming off a couple of goals against the Milwaukee Wave last week. Second straight midweek action for Ed Puskarich and the Outlaws. Looking to play spoiler tonight, looking to defend home turf here at the Mesquite Arena. And Tacoma looking to complete a Texas two-step road trip with 6 points and a firm grip on the 8th playoff position. We are underway here in Mesquite. I'm Ryan Figert, joining you alongside watching the action tonight as Steven Gonzalez gets an early touch, forcing the Stars back all the way to the goalkeeper, Luis Beretta. No Chris Toth, the longtime veteran, one of the best goalkeepers in MASL. He's with the Beach national team, along with Alessandro Canali. Pereira's been a mainstay with that Beach national team, but stuck with the Tacoma Stars here in the playoff race. First changes, including a familiar face, and Yahir Romero, represented the Sidekicks over the last 2 seasons, scored quite a few goals here in Sidekicks colors, making the trade at the trade deadline, helping to push the Tacoma Stars in towards the playoff positions as Pereira coughs that one up. Logan Jones able to recover, and now Yahir Romero got the scoring started on Monday, finds Pereira in the corner. Pereira off the boards looking for Ramos out in front, just off the mark with that pass. And now Ramallo could drive going the other way. Ramallo up the boards, wants a foul. And he will get a foul. A little bit of a delayed whistle there. And a line change, including Macias, Bagley, and Stankovic, some of the top players from the Outlaws this season. Stankovic leading scorer with 15, but just 1 in the last 3. Michaels over towards Bagley. Been a real big mid-season pickup for Ed Puskarich. Here's Bagley wriggling through the pressure. And now Stankovic on the turn off the boards, looking to return it to his strike partner in Bagley. Cut out that time by Tacoma. Michaels gets a foot to it, but turns over possession. Now numbers in the attack into the corner. Go the Stars. Set up for a shot from the top of the arc, and that one finds the top corner. Nani Mendoza with his 5th of the season. What a finish. Well set up counterattack after Michaels gave it away. And not the start that Texas were looking for, coming up against a team in the Stars that are starting to surge down the stretch this season. Here is the first look at Luis Chavez as he gets us back underway, now wearing the number 8 in his MASL debut. Restart play, Famune going long, looking towards Chavez. Beretta out off his line to deal with it. All the way back to Gonzalez. And now Torrealba on the turn, who's come to life over the past couple of games into the feet of Davies. Davies on the other line, skates past one, gets the shot away on the turn. Well blocked there by Cox. All the way back through towards Rivera. He's been the starter for a majority of the season. Hernandez getting more minutes as the season's gone along. Michaels again put under pressure. Back to his goalkeeper. Just avoiding the scoreboard there as he launches it long. Wyatt Fowler picks up the loose ball in midfield. Rivera can't get a touch here as he's already touched it in this possession. They'll have to deal with it in the corner. Rivera covering it up. Under pressure from Cox. Romalo slipped there. Juice Cox looking to be opportunistic. Romalo just about able to shield him away from it. Ball long into the feet of Ladley. That one's out of play. MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Of course, you can find information on the upcoming playoffs out in San Diego at Front Wave Arena as well on MASLsoccer.com. Tacoma Stars hoping to be amongst the 8 teams that will be out on the West Coast. Pereira. Oh, that was a fantastic volley attempt. Well denied by Rivera. Caught amongst 3 Tacoma Stars in the corner. Chavez tries to work it clear. And a chance maybe for the counterattack, but a loose pass intended for Ladley. And it runs all the way through. There's Pereira again. Matched up with Gonzalez. One of the toughest matchups you can draw across the entire league. And Nick Pereira, who's the captain of the All-Star team alongside Kelvin Oliveira in Utica this year. See us under pressure from Yahir Romero. No foul. Romero squares this one across. And Willie Spur taps home at the back post. Good work from Romero, who got his first Tacoma goal in his debut just over a week ago. Got one against his former team in Dallas on Monday. Picks up a point here with the assist to Willie Spur, his 7th goal of the season. Four minutes gone. 2 goals for the Stars. Intent on grabbing that 8th playoff spot and holding on to it here down the stretch. Long ball cannons back off the boards. You saw the fantastic bicycle kick from the Baltimore game during the week. It was off a play like that. There's a slip on the ball from Tyler John. And a head for Bagley now up the right side for Texas. Bagley off the boards, covered up at the near post by Beretta. Just his 6th game of the season. Beretta backing up Chris Toth for a majority of 2025. 2nd season at the MASL level for the goalkeeper. Mendoza knocks that one back. Mendoza's got the opening goal tonight. You can see the movement from Tacoma, just trying to spread the field as much as possible. Near the Mesquite Arena, it's a relatively long field, but narrow as well. Getting a look at the shot from Juice Cox there. And he finds the bottom corner, and it has been a dream start for Tacoma. 3 goals in the opening 5 minutes. Cox in his 11th season with the Stars grabs his 3rd goal of the season. It's been a difficult year for him, missing time with injuries. Made no mistake with the finish there. See us over to Michaels. That one deflected up out of play by Tyler John. Michaels into the target and Chavez looking for his first meaningful touch at the MASL level. Here he is onto it in the attacking area. Torrealba finds an answer. And the Outlaws are on the board, set up there by the man making his debut in Luis Chavez. And that might give some life to the home side here. Torrealba with his 4th goal in the last 3 games. He's over a point a game since making his debut in MASL this season. And that was good work from Chavez to set him up, but still took some finishing. Walloped it into the top corner. And that stopped the skid here in the opening quarter. See if the Stars can find a response. Rivera, big save with the outstretched left hand. And now Laidley looking to lead the counterattack up there all alone. Now joined by Chavez out to his left. Chavez in the corner. Back to Macias. Macias shot from the other line, blocked out for Steven Gonzalez. 2 goals against the Sidekicks in the 9-6 defeat on Saturday for Gonzalez. Here's Laidley in the corner. 2 defenders to deal with there. A real tangle, a scrap in the corner. Still no one able to come away with it cleanly. Eventually the whistle goes against the Outlaws. Well, Green Drop offers a better alternative to the outdated compression sleeves and socks, truly providing long-lasting relief at an affordable price. Green Drop's recovery products are uniquely suited to help our athletes battle aching joints and muscles. You can learn more and try it yourself by visiting greendropcompression.com. Good work there from Chavez to evade Pereira. Skips past Corey Keats, tangled in it. Just a couple of Tacoma defenders there on the yellow line. We'll go back to Gonzalez now. Ahead for Chavez, running the target. Romalo runs past him. Macias checks short. Stankovic on a beeline towards the back post. Here's Macias in the corner. Some fancy footwork there from Chavez. Michaels will pick it up off the bench. Keats here defending Chavez. Some help from Eddie Knott. Into the corner. Stankovic able to turn his man, skipped it onto his left foot at the back post. Well defended after some nice footwork from David Stankovic. Still not cleared by the Stars, but Michaels loses out and now going the other way. It's not out and running. Famune defending. Set back for Pereira here at the yellow line. Stankovic defending. Pereira onto his right foot. Shot through traffic, blocked by Michaels. And now Davies can get out and run. Trying to escape around the board. Stankovic has picked up the loose ball. Good work there from Mike Ramos through the middle third, but then he loses out to Famune with the sliding tackle. Now Bagley. Both sides showing some good dribbling work, and Jamel Cox tracking back. He's able to win it back, but he's come away limping. Bagley putting pressure on the goalkeeper here as Cox has gone down. And it'll be a timeout for the Stars as Cox needs some attention here. Just mentioning he's missed a lot of time this season. Hope he's okay to continue. We'll take a quick timeout here on MASL TV. Tacoma Stars in front early, 3-1, but the Outlaws looking to fight back.
This is Whataburger at 4 a.m. It's the start of a shift, the end of the day, or just a spin around the block at 4 a.m. But no matter why you're up, we're up too, 24/7. Whataburger, just like you like it.
.704 remaining here in the first quarter. Tacoma on top 3-1. 3 goals in the opening 5 minutes, but the Outlaws striking back through Torrealba. Trying to make a game of it here. Looked like Tacoma had all the early momentum. Wishing the best for Jamel Cox, who's helped off the field. He got a goal already tonight, but I think maybe tweaked an ankle on that play, tangled up with Tyler Bagley. Believed to resume play. It will be Outlaws ball. They had it when they took the injury timeout. Gonzalez plays it ahead to Bagley. We're back underway here at the Mesquite Arena. Long ball in towards Chavez. Already got an assist in his debut tonight. Here's Davies. Two defenders around him. Coughs it up there to Tyler John. And now slaloming through midfield, Felipe Souza is fouled. Here Romero kind of went under the radar in terms of a trade pickup at the deadline. Coming over from Dallas. Can give them a real extra attacking dimension as a team. Here's turning defense into attack. Going the other way, Rivera with the big save. Tyler John looking to profit on a loose pass out of the back from the Outlaws. And they're going to have to go track down the loose ball here. Back of the house of the Mesquite Arena over towards the locker rooms at the moment. Ball retrieved, and Nick Pereira will stand over it. All-time leader in assists in the MASL, 237. Looking for another one here. Set back for Romero. Romero looking for space in the corner. Here's Pereira. In deep, turns past the defender, sets back for Romero, and there is that assist. As you hear Romero gets on the board. Great work from Pereira in the corner, putting on a clinic. Checking if he has two already tonight to add to his career total coming in. Dead even on 237 goals and 237 assists, and that speaks to the multifaceted abilities of Nick Pereira, who put it on display there. That is assist number 2 on the night for the number 10 for Tacoma. At the other end, Texas looking to answer from the kickoff. Stankovic in the corner, matched up with Logan Jones. Deverin getting his first action tonight. Got a foot to that one ahead of Tyler John, but Tacoma remains in possession here in their own third. Ball down the boards from Caceres. Into Tyler John on the turn. Past Deverin. Over towards Ramos. Ramos looking for the back post. That one wide. Willie Spur again towards John. John with two defenders to deal with. Chavez will throw his weight around defensively. Breaks back for Willie Spur. Corey Keats on the ball here. It's his 8th appearance on the season. They're hoping he'll have a bigger role down the stretch. Over 150 career games at the MASL level. Here's Pereira up off the bench. Minutes, not a stat that's tracked across the league, but I think Nick Pereira would be right up there. Top minutes players, so important to what this team can do. Here he is holding it up once again around the corner and off the boards. And out the other way, Chavez drawing a foul. Macias to Ramallo, some space ahead of him to bring it into the attack. Now Ramallo in past the yellow line, shot off the near side boards, well covered up by Beretta. Chavez was waiting for a service towards the back post. Ramallo tried to use the boards short side. Here's Misael Lopez. Ball ahead for Kyle Rivers, referee. Playing dodgeball. Macias caught amongst two Tacoma Stars, comes away with it. Back to Gonzalez, lifted ahead for Chavez. Chavez unable to keep it. Now a shot saved by the feet of Jesus Rivera. That was Eddie Na with the effort there. Davies had a Bagley running all the way through. Would have been in 1-against-1. Appeals for a handball waved away there. I think it did hit an arm, but it may have been too close to the body. Natural position to get called at that spot on the field. If it was in the box, I think we'd see a challenge flag out from Ed Puskaric. Trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. So they dropped it 9-6 against Dallas on the weekend. That one got down to 7-6. It was a tight one. 5 minutes left, but 2 sixth attacker goals. Able to seal it for the side kicks. Here's Knott, left-footed shot off the near side. Follow-up effort from Souza. Sent well clear. Vera gets things back going, rolls out to Gonzalez. Ahead for Stankovic. That one with a unfortunate hop up over the boards there. Activate canopy. Getting a shot out there as it just about evaded the canopy. Here's Torrealba, goal scorer tonight for Texas. Left-footed shot, comfortable that time for Beretta. Torrealba feeling the confidence of grabbing that goal and continuing his scoring streak. Macias on a 7-game point streak for Texas. That's one to watch as well tonight. All ahead here for Tyler John. Gonzalez defending. Caceres wearing an armband tonight for the Stars. No foul there for Tyler John. Now ball ahead for Chavez to chase. Keeper out off his line. Sliding tackle. And the last touch was off of Texas. It'll be Tacoma ball. Under 2 to go here in the quarter. Keeps over to Caceres. Colombian will bring it up. Scooped ahead for the run of Jamel Cox. Unmarked here. Right-footed shot off the near side. Second ball won't break for Pereira. Macias on his case. Macias now sends it ahead for Chavez with Davies making the run at the back post. Here's Chavez. And Chavez going for the roof of the net. Not far away. Good effort there from the rookie on debut. So we're going to look at players who might play a role for this team going forward. They've already found quite a few promising young talents this season, the likes of Stankovic, Bagley. And of course, so much of this season plagued by the lack of David Ortiz, the captain, and by all accounts, the top talent amongst this Texas Outlaws side. Only a couple of appearances on the season for Ortiz. And streak closed again tonight, along with Vic Moraligwe, who was a late scratch. Another one who's worn the captain's armband at points for Ed Puskaric. Just under a minute to go here in the first. Pereira set back for a shot from the other line. That one wide from Lopez. Tacoma looking for a fifth here as we come up on the quarter break. Ahead towards Pereira. Pereira matched up with Michaels. Michaels trying to use his strength to keep it away. Two Outlaws go sliding in, and eventually Rivera able to pick it up. The defensive duo there, Deverin and Grant Michaels, doing everything they can to keep Pereira off the board. Certainly the player of the first quarter, Nick Pereira. A couple of assists to his name. Final action of the first quarter coming up here once we've got the extra ball out of the arena. Voice you're hearing is that of Nani Mendoza right there next to our crowd mic. Stars can't keep it. Bagley tries to put that out in front for Laidley. Final 5 seconds. Outlaws need a shot here. Try and make the most of it. But the buzzer goes as the whistle sounds. And that will do it here in the first quarter. Tacoma strike with 3. The Outlaws answer back through Tori Alba. And then Yahir Romero stretching it back out to a 3-goal lead for the Stars at the break. 4-1 is your score heading into the second quarter on the other side of this break. (4-1) Tacoma as we come out of the quarter break for the second 15. Take you quickly through the stats of the match so far. 8-5, the shot advantage going to Tacoma. 3 fouls apiece, no blue cards either way. Opening the scoring was Nani Mendoza. That was part of 3 straight for the Stars, including a goal from Willie Spur and Jamel Cox. Daniel Torrealba answering back on an assist from Luis Chavez. For Yahir Romero scored on an assist from Nick Pereira, his second of the match. And that's how we get back to 4-1 here as we start the second quarter. Chavez hounded here at his own yellow line, now coughs up possession. Refs again allowing a physical game as they did in the first quarter. Kyle Rivers trying to make a nuisance of himself there. That one comes off the referee. Didn't really change the flow of play though. It's still turned over to Tacoma. And Beretta goes long. Gonzalez head up looking for options, finds Jesus Rivera. Gets on the other side of the yellow line, now plays it forward to Joanne Laidley. Laidley into the corner, Macias through traffic. That one deflected on its way through. And straight out of play from Tacoma. Defensive clearance straight out of play there. We'll head to the top of the arc. Set piece opportunity for Texas. No Billy O'Dwyer, no David Ortiz. It's been Macias and Chavez in recent weeks setting up these opportunities. Here's Macias going for the shot through traffic himself, blocked twice by the wall. Gonzalez there up against Eddie Na, and he draws the foul. Quickly back in play, and ahead towards Joanne Laidley in the corner. Takes it down off the boards, back to Gonzalez. Quick glance up, now finds Macias. He's been able to score from this type of distance before. Here he goes again. Shot blocked there by Mendoza. Sustained possession to open the quarter for the Outlaws, but now here comes Nick Pereira going the other way. Ball through towards Ramos. Ramos through the legs of Rivera, but he gets enough to turn it wide of goal. And the Outlaws find an answer for Nick Pereira. So few teams have over his long and illustrious career in this league. Keats over to Pereira. Chipped back post now for Souza. Souza with a look over to the bench. Head coach Adam Becker running the bench for Tacoma. This one chipped ahead towards Pereira. Found himself a ton of space here. Flicks it up to himself as well. And the volley saved by Rivera. I think Nick Pereira is going to try and find his way onto the highlight reel tonight. There he is again with Gonzalez all on his case. Back towards Corey Keats. Pereira from the right side. Looking for space to shoot. Turn this one back out to Keats. And now Souza. Stars go for a few changes. Now find Yahir Romero. Just making Texas defend here in their own zone, doing the hard work. Benjamin Macias able to make the interception. It's coughed up by Davies to Romero again in the corner. Davies does well to make up for his own mistake. No sustained possession the past couple of minutes for Texas. A lot of defending. Gonzalez nearly stepping in front of Tyler John there, trying to spark a counter. Caceres over to Jones again. Gonzalez able to draw a foul there from Tyler John. His first of the game, the only one with 2 so far in the half. Dwayne Laidley for the Outlaws. Seen it in a few recent games. You got to be wary of the 4 fouls and a half and 6 fouls overall. This one ahead to Stankovic. Stankovic trying to turn. Caceres defending. Some help there from Corey Keats. Nice back heel to Caceres, who calmly rolls it across his own goal mouth. Somebody who's done it before. Closing in on game number 200 in the MASL, 198 tonight. Mendoza there to retrieve. Got his 5th goal of the season to open the scoring. Number 9. No, just going to keep possession, head for a change. Tacoma inviting the pressure. Texas going to stand right at that halfway line before they decide to press. Tacoma, if you're just tuning in, we've had a couple of players tonight. Matt Brame out injured. Alessandro Canali and Chris Toth out with beach soccer duties. And David Ortiz, the main man, missing for Texas, as this one's straight up out of play. Torrealba defending as Pereira continues to draw 2 defenders. Set up for a corner kick here for the visitors. Three Outlaws defending the near post. Set back for Pereira, and that wall stands tall. You can catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV and the CBS Sports Golazo Network, as Alex Bastiavensky and Phil Levanko are joined by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. A lot of playoff talk of late on the MASL Monday. I always enjoy catching the show, stay up to date with what's going around the league. Closing in on the Ron Newman Cup playoffs this year, all at Front Wave Arena. It'll be interesting to see the new format in action. Here's Torrealba, tees it up, trying to catch the keeper out off his line, but Beretta back in time, and the shot was off target. The Outlaws bench trying to alert them to the free man. Big save on Miseo Lopez, who was that free man. And Rivera able to claim it. And now launch it long, looking for Chavez. Whistled for a foul. He's replaced by Joanne Laidley. Here Romero sends it across. Patience in possession for Tacoma, who are playing their second game in 3 days here on this Texas road trip. And with the 3-goal lead, they don't want to overexert themselves. The one strength the Outlaws have shown consistently this season, their ability to use that energy and strike on the counterattack. So far, the ball movement has been up to snuff for the Stars. And here's another effort, maybe from the top of the arc. Romero caught up under his feet. 4 players in the fight in the corner for possession, and it's Michaels who comes away with it. Now Laidley looking to lead the counterattack. He's got Ramallo for company. Here's Ramallo in the left corner, trying to play it to himself for the Wallace score-up. But they'll bring it back for a foul away from the play. Tyler John obstructing against Joanne Laidley. Now to set up an attacking set piece here for the home side. So it'll be Macias from the yellow line. Options either side. Rolls it over towards Bagley. Into the corner for Laidley. Laidley off the near side boards, looking for Gonzalez. Defended there by Souza. And now Souza looks to get something going the other way. I'll try and track down the loose ball myself there. And we'll head into the media timeout. Still 4-1, no scoring so far in the second quarter, but it's the visiting Stars on top. We'll be back in just a moment here on MASL TV.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASL iFootball, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASL iFootball to sign up, get started, and play.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
Coming out of the media timeout, 7:57 to go here in the half. Tacoma on top 4-1. Tonight's match sponsored by Whataburger Mesquite. You can stop on by your hometown Whataburger and try their one-of-a-kind patty melt with 2 all-beef patties, grilled onions, Monterey Jack cheese, their famous creamy pepper sauce, all on Texas toast. It's like telling your taste buds how much you love them. And just reading that one made me hungry. You might have to make a stop on the way home. Thank you to Whataburger Mesquite for their support of tonight's match. start play here from the near side. Stankovic drawing Torrealba towards him, looking to put the pressure on. Saris plays it down the boards. Logan Jones will give chase. Jones looking for the back post. Set that one up here. Now going the other way, Stankovic inside the yellow line. Stankovic off the near side boards. That one just out of the reach of Heritage Davies. Macias tangling with Na here at the near side. Able to keep possession. And Na going all the way, forcing the mistake there from Rivera. And blocking the clearance into the net to make it 5-1. Sometimes defense can be the best offense, as Eddie Na showed there. His 4th goal of the season. First goal here in the 2nd quarter. Unassisted there for Eddie Na. Back underway there with Luis Chavez for the Outlaws. Here's Steven Chavez, no relation. 2 defenders there in the middle third, just too much to handle that time. And Gonzalez cops up possession as well. Misael Lopez to the yellow line, rolls it across for Ramos. First touch wasn't clean. He'll check back for Corey Keats. All in towards John, the target. Looks to use the boards there, but Ramallo makes the interception for Texas. Now finds Chavez. He's got Chavez in support. Chavez to Chavez. And keeper doing just enough there. Here's Luis Chavez, fires the shot right into the body of Luis Beretta. Real mix-up in names there between Chavez, and Luis. Now going the other way. Shot off the outside of the right foot from Misael Lopez. Wide of goal. Now you hear Romero. South back into the middle. Luis Chavez back helping out defensively. Michaels gives it away. Give and go for Romero. All the way back. Tyler John retrieving it for Corey Keats. The addition of Romero and the continued return of some key players for Tacoma. Checking that foul off the ball there against Luis Chavez. Team that's not going to be fun to play for anyone at the Ron Newman Cup playoffs if they do in fact beat St. Louis to that final number 8 spot. This Texas road trip is crucial for them in doing so. Here's Pereira. Using the sole of his foot so well there, squared into the middle. Big save from Rivera. Made himself as big as he could and made the block. I think a lot of teams in this sort of 4 through 8 range coming alive at the right time to make the playoffs and make a real nuisance of themselves for those top sides. Should be fun to watch out in San Diego. Here's Eddie Na, the most recent goal scorer. Quick give and go, return to him, and back post ball is turned home by Kyle Rivers. Another goal for the Stars, another new goal scorer. His 6th of the season, Kyle Rivers. And we'll head into a timeout for Ed Puskarich and the Outlaws. 6-1 now to the Tacoma Stars. We'll be back with you on the other side of this break. You can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter, MASL Soccer on TikTok as well. 5:12 to go here in the first half. Tacoma, a very strong opening frame. 6-1 is their lead, coming off a 10-5 victory against the Sidekicks on Monday. Sidekicks defeating the Outlaws 9-6 on Saturday, and that's who they've got next as well. Going to Allen for a game this weekend. That one kicks off at 7:05 here on MASL TV. Stankovic helping that one all the way back to Beretta, who launches it long for Na. Double team coming, and Gonzalez comes away with the ball. Well-timed gamble there for Gonzalez, and Keats whistled for a foul. Stankovic gonna have to pick himself up off the turf. Looks like he's in some pain here. Right leg wrapped. He'll stay out there by the looks of things. Now Laidley will come on to replace him. Outlaws can't really afford to lose Stankovic. He's not been in his best form of late, but he's been really the player of the season for them. Here's Laidley at the yellow line looking for options. There's to Ramallo. Ramallo to Gonzalez. Outlaws starting to get some movement off the ball here. Now Laidley, 2 men on him, and the third man comes across to win it back, and that was Felipe Souza. Referees again letting a lot of contact go right in front of the Outlaws bench. It's the Stars who come away with it. And Logan Jones back to Mike Ramos. Ramos leaves it for Caceres. Backline switches out for Tacoma. Ball straight ahead into the feet of Nick Pereira. Pereira on the turn, saved by Rivera. As Pereira looked to the goalkeeper's left there, big save from Jesus. Caceres walks it back out, tries to create some space. Now Corey Keats up the left side, step over, left-footed shot from Keats, and Rivera just enough to push that one wide. Let's see what Romero thought of that decision to give it the Texas Outlaws' way. He's one of 6 goal scorers tonight for Tacoma. You hear Romero. Gonzalez into the feet of Macias. Gonzalez, some room to roam here into the attacking third. Set across for Ramallo. Cleans it up and gets the left-footed shot away. That went over the bar. Tacoma doing a much better job of limiting sort of counterattacks, odd man breaks. Texas was able to exploit against Milwaukee, against the Sidekicks here at home recently. These two teams fighting at different parts of the table. Tacoma fighting for that final playoff spot. The Outlaws in a battle with Harrisburg to avoid finishing at the bottom of the table. Looks like that might go down to the final day. Currently Texas coming into this one in 12th, 2 points behind the Heat. Pereira able to turn, now faces up his man, back out for Na. Sale Lopez ahead for Logan Jones again up the right side. Holding off his defender. Now 3 defenders on his case. Deverin, the latest to get a touch to it. Now Davies skips past one. Can't find a teammate. It's given up to Willie Spur. Got himself a goal in the first quarter, Willie Spur. Final 2 minutes here in the first half. Lone goal tonight for Texas coming through Daniel Torrealba. Ball off the boards, intended for Mike Ramos. Rivera gets a touch to it. Souza keeps it alive. Here's Spur in the corner on the turn, looking for an angle to shoot. Rolled towards the boards. Good footwork there from Rivers to keep possession. And Keats all the way back to Luis Beretta. Not quite as adventurous as Chris Toth in as the understudy tonight. I think Toth might be up in the attacking third, smelling a goal for himself tonight. Boy, this first half is gone. Whistle goes against Davies, and blue card is out against the Outlaws. First card of the night for either side. Blue cards tonight brought to you by Activate Canopy. And Heritage Davies will head to the box. The Stars coming off a game in which both teams had 4 blue cards over in Dallas. This one been relatively clean so far. Tacoma will be up a man here for the remainder of this first half or until they find a goal. Caceres, number 7, is third in the MASL with 3 power play goals. He's at the controls here, lays this one back, and Rivera makes a save. Able to stonewall Nani Mendoza there. And Caceres gives chase. Keep the attack alive. Approaching the final minute of the first half. Power play can extend into the second half if the Outlaws continue to kill the penalty. 33% success rate on the penalty this season for Tacoma. Caceres to Mendoza. Into the corner for Yahir Romero. Integrating himself in with his new team. Pereira back out to Caceres. Might think about a shot here. Trying to catch that power play goals leader. 2 off the top spot of the MASL right now. It's Tacoma number 7. Pereira down into the corner for Mendoza. Set back for Yahir Romero. Romero finds a man at the back post, and that's an excellent pick out for Yahir Romero. Kyle Rivers grabs his second goal. Sorry, that was Mike Ramos grabs his goal. 14th of the season for the Tacoma number 25 as they execute the power play and make it 7-1 here with 7 seconds to go in the first half.
Tacoma goal 25. Mike Ramos, and power play goal. Count the goals, 7 seconds.
For Tacoma on this Texas 2-step road trip. Now 3 halves down, 1 to go after defeating the Sidekicks on Monday. Excellent first half here in Mesquite on the Wednesday. And we'll be back with the second half of action in just about 15 minutes. See if the Outlaws have a response coming out of the break. As it stands, Tacoma in front, 7-1.
This is Whataburger at 4 a.m. It's the start of a shift, the end of the day, or just a spin around the block at 4 a.m. But no matter why you're up, we're up too, 24/7. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Good morning, New Yorkers. Looking for another beautiful day here in the city. Clouds starting to out there. Temperatures staying in the high 40s. Tomorrow's forecast will be in the 60s. The beaches staying around 62.
Shoot! He scores!
MASL in 5, back once again. What's going on, folks? I'm Alex Bastiavansky. It is great to see you again. We got lots to get you caught up on from stuff that's gone down over the past few days. And we've got to preview what's coming up this weekend in just 5 minutes. So let's go.
I think it was just a bench warning, Tom. It looked like on Coach Stokic.
Tayo turning, shot the goal! All hail the king. He's got his first as a member of the Wave.
Frank Tayu made his debut with the Milwaukee Wave last weekend, and I'd say he made a pretty good impression, to put it mildly. The league's all-time points leader was unstoppable, racking up 4 goals, plus a helper as Milwaukee smoked Kansas City 13-3. Now, we wondered what the chemistry between him and Ian Bennett would be like. Frighteningly good, as it turns out. Beautiful assist by Bennett to Frank right there. They will be a terrifying duo. And it was a milestone day for IB26 as well. The MASL legend had 2 points, taking him over the 500 mark for his career. Congratulations to the Canadian assassin. The Wave snapped KC's 8-game winning streak in the process. Let's check in on the playoff race. St. Louis is suddenly surging. They faced Dallas, a team they're fighting for 8th spot, and absolutely teed off on them, winning 9-2. That marks the biggest margin of victory for St. Louis so far this season. They also faced Utica City, and once again, the ambush was flexing its offensive muscle. It was Star Wars night in St. Louis, and the Force was definitely with them.
Everything else is going to change without Frank.
Chili on a take. Chili Willie!
They racked up 9 goals in this contest as well, holding off UCFC 9-8. And the team they are chasing for 8th spot missed a golden opportunity to pad its lead. Tacoma was hosting San Diego and just couldn't quite pull it off, losing to the Sockers 8-5. So they sat in 8th spot, but the ambush entered this weekend with a game in hand, so they've got time to make up that difference. There are lots of great games happening this weekend. 2 huge ones include the top 3 teams in the league. Both involve KC. The Comets traveled to Chihuahua on Friday to face the first-place Savage, who they beat 5-2 back on January 25th. 2 days later, they'll be back at home against second-place San Diego. They've had 2 great games this season, those squads, with each team winning 1. Okay, your Green Drop Players of the Week: Boris Pardo in goal from San Diego, Omar Silla from Baltimore defensively, and offensively it is, yes, the King, Frank Tayu. Let's start with King Frank making his Milwaukee debut. Couldn't have gone much better. Absolutely dominant. 5 points in that massive win over the KC Comets. Defensively, Omar Silla, what a game he had against Harrisburg. Great on defense and offensively as well. 4 points, 3 goals, 1 assist in the big Baltimore win. And in goal, Boris Pardo doing what Boris Pardo does. Big saves, and he also chipped in with 2 assists in the win over Tacoma. Okay, plays of the week now.
No 6th attacker jersey has been deployed yet onto the...
Oh, from Gamboa! Oh, Noah.
Reggett far post shot, goal! It's Danny!
Lovegrove lines up the shot. Chavez now can dribble clear. 2v1 despite the numbers deficit. Here's Chavez into the attacking zone. Chavez goes on, rolls it across. Macias!
Seconds, get back Alvis, fakes the shot. Araujo slips a bit. Dantas! Checo. Diegas. Oh, my! Oh, what a blast from Diegas!
Ruggles from distance plays himself. Wallace Scora. Look at Drew Ruggles go. Christo tries to read it, comes off his line. Ruggles called his own number.
He's a great salesman sometimes.
A performance.
Almeida Dalu! I doff my cap to you, good sir.
Hero now in his 11th season, the only coach in the MASL there. Ian coming down, shot like goal! Oh, what a combination there from Ricardo to Ian. Wave leads 3-0. Point number 500 in Ian Bennett's career.
And that is going to wrap things up for today's show. But just a reminder that all throughout the MASL season, to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the league, be sure to check out their official social media outlets. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Near a lobby who is fasting. It's going to be really interesting to see that. Marco Fabian, barely a minute and a half into the game, fires one from well outside of the yellow line. Marco Fabian riding the back of the net. Flying header into a backflip by Briscoe. Second spin is electric. Second goal of the season for Briscoe. Oh my goodness, was that fun to see. Pardo has no clue what he just saw. Take another look at this. Regan Barbeau shot goal! It's Danny! He finds the net and opens his Kansas City Comets account. Welcome to the Comets, Danny.
Sidekicks need to have some urgency here as Lovegrove lines up the shot. Chavez now can dribble clear. 2v1 despite the numbers deficit. Here's Chavez into the attacking zone. Chavez goes on, rolls it across. Macias! The Outlaws scored 3 on 6. As shorty as you get.
This is Whataburger at 4 a.m. It's the start of a shift, the end of the day, or just a spin around the block at 4 a.m. But no matter why you're up, we're up too. 24/7. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
Welcome back to the Mesquite Arena. Just over a minute until we're back underway with the second half action here. Tacoma in front 7-1 after the opening 30 minutes. Penultimate home game of the season for the Texas Outlaws, who will next be in action at the Sidekicks on Saturday for returning home for that final home match March 22nd against St. Louis. 7 o'clock kickoff for that one. Tune in here on MASL TV or come out if you're in the area. Treated to the Whataburger Fry Toss, the fan-winning Whataburger for a year. Some good excitement there at halftime. Tonight's match sponsored by Whataburger Mesquite. Looking to see some adjustments from the home side coming out of the break. Ed Puskarich in final conversation here with his side. Take a look at what's to come around the league for you before we get back underway here. A couple of matches on the Friday night slate. Kansas City hosting Milwaukee. Kansas City recently clinching their playoff position, one of 3 teams to do so. Another 2 matched up on Friday. Chihuahua hosting San Diego. And then on Saturday, a couple matches as well. Baltimore hosts Utica City. And then we already mentioned the Sidekicks host the Outlaws. Final 2 matches of the weekend. Baltimore will host St. Louis, and Utica will host the Harrisburg Heat. You can catch these matches here on MASL TV, live on YouTube. Just about set to get back underway. The only midweek action across MASL this week here in Mesquite, Texas. First half stats, Tacoma, as expected, with the scoreline leading 20-7 in shots. Mendoza opened the scoring. Spur grabbed the second goal. Jamel Cox got a third before he unfortunately left the match injured. Torrealba with the lone goal for Texas. Yahir Romero finished the first quarter scoring for Na, Rivers, and Ramos added to it in the second quarter. See what the second half has in store here at the Mesquite Arena. Pereira to get us back underway, looking for his first goal of the match, 2 assists to his name from the first half. Quick give and go. Chavez hand fighting there with Ramos and deemed to have committed the foul in the opening 7 seconds.
Texas foul number 22, Stevie Chavez, his first.
No one really in any foul trouble after the first half. The only one who has to watch it, Luis Chavez, the rookie striker for the Outlaws, picked up 3 in his first half in the MASL. Caceres goes long. Pereira trying to read it off the boards. Gonzalez hops in front of him. Nearly slips on the ball, but instead able to slip past Pereira and make his way forward. Finds Chavez now. Chavez with Ramallo to his left. Laidley out ahead of him to his right. Here's Laidley. Laidley off the near side boards. Chavez thought about a first-time effort. Instead brings it down. Fires it off the boards again. Bounces out for Macias. Shot might have been blocked by Laidley, if not by Caceres. And the Outlaws with a strong start here to the second half. Donald Mach in goal now for the Stars, who made the switch at halftime. Rivera stays in net for the Outlaws. Whistle goes against Keats on his way to the bench there. It'll be a free kick for Texas just to the attacking half. Deverin goes long. Stankovic has position. Ball hops past him. Logan Jones loses out that time to Stankovic, but then wins it back. Still fighting for it up in the corner. Stankovic making a real nuisance of himself. And now it breaks forward. Potential counterattack going the other way. Deverin at full speed trying to track it down. But the first goal of the second half goes to Tyler John, sorry. Picks up his 16th goal of the season. Some good early pressure from the Outlaws to start the half, with a counterattack from Tyler John and a clinical finish. He continues a really strong season. 20 points now in 19 games played. Bagley back out off the bench to get things back going. Haven't really heard much from him so far tonight. He's been the spark plug in some of the better performances from Ed Puscarich's side. Tripped up there by Keats, nothing given. That was Chavez, sorry, tripped up. Quickly back to his feet. A lot of speed out there on the floor right now with Davies and Bagley. They can spring a counterattack. Souza leaves that one short. Gonzalez forces the turnover. Chavez back to Macias. Macias needs an option, finds Bagley, return to him, off the boards. Macias ahead towards Chavez, Bagley making the run. Now arriving at the back post. And Kyle Rivers steps in front, and now another counterattack opportunity, but the speed of Davies gets there first, ahead of Eddie Knott. He got a goal and an assist, and got left on the turf there, as did Davies, who draws a foul. Rivera goes long up the boards along the right side. And Fowler whistled for a foul. Thought he came away with it clean. Said he'll make the sprint off to change. And a free kick. No, it looks like free kick has gone the way of the Outlaws. Referee sort of pointed towards the middle. Wasn't sure which way he gave it. Basically a corner kick here for Texas. Their top attacking line tonight makes their way off the bench. Macias rolled to Chavez. Chavez shot blocked by sliding tackle there from Mike Ramos. Ramos adds to his tally of blocks on the season. Logan Jones up there amongst the leaders in the league, his teammate. Came in tonight with 49. Probably has eclipsed 50. Played back for Macias. Macias off the near post and unlucky. That didn't squeak its way through. Trying to continue his personal point streak of 7 games. Caceres up off the bench. Boch making space for him, clearing out as the goalkeeper. Caceres ahead for Logan Jones. Pressure now coming from Chavez. Laidley will chase it into the corner. Caceres really composed on the ball. Colombian defender. Here's Logan Jones talking about his pursuit of being the MASL leader in blocks. Coming into this one third with 49. Whistle goes against the Stars as Bagley draws a foul. This one within shooting range. We'll see what they have in mind from the left side of the yellow line. Macias can give it a wallop. A big one-man wall, and Nick Pereira in his way. Rolled across for Gonzalez. Chavez ahead for Laidley. And to Gonzalez, now Macias centrally. Macias from distance drags it left of the goal. Bagley looking to get onto the rebound. Laidley up into the air, flicks it back to himself. Laidley off the top of the bar. Bounces back out for Chavez. Good pressure here from Texas. Macias shot blocked. That one thudded against Nick Pereira. Doing some defensive work. Man who fills up the stat sheet every night. There he is, winning it back again off of Laidley. Now chipped ahead. And the first time effort off the crossbar from Misael Lopez. All instinct there just to turn and shoot with the left foot. Rivera not called into action as it ended up just high. Deverin into Torrealba. Stankovic has been the story of the whole season. Torrealba, the story of the last 5 games or so. Big part of the 13-11 win. The Outlaws picked up over the sidekicks. 2 goals against Milwaukee Wave as well. A game that was close until the final minutes. Here he is again. Spark plug in the attack. Torrealba up the left side. Holds off his defender. Set back for Deverin. Low shot deflected on the way through by Souza. And turned wide. Deverin looking for the ball into Davies. The only man pick up a blue card in the first half. Torrealba wants a whistle, not given there. Up to his feet, now Davies. Hesitation, got past 1, but not past 2. And now bringing it forward, Tyler John. Left-footed shot, but he got under it. And that one's headed well clear. And we'll need the replacement ball for Jesus Rivera. Second season with the team, winding down here. Got a majority of the starts for the first time. Just over an 8 goals against average and 65 save percentage. It's been a decent season. Definitely faced a lot of shots at times, including tonight. Looks like they've got a couple of good young goalkeepers based on what we've seen from Alexis Hernandez over the past couple of weeks. Caceres back to Donald Mach, who's appears to be the third string goalkeeper for Tacoma. As Beretta got the start tonight with Toth gone. Famune, good work in the attack. Chavez, left-footed shot, looking for a debut goal. That one's blocked up out of play. The one goal for Texas did come on a defense to attack sort of moment. Just like that, setting up Torrealba. We'll have a corner kick from the far side now. Just over 8 minutes to go in the third. Macias to Chavez off the near side. Goalkeeper had no idea where it was, but it breaks for a counter for Tacoma. Hold up play on the halfway line there from Ramos. And they'll keep possession. Harris over to Romero. Pereira ahead to Keats. Gonzalez made the block. And then he goes to find Nick Pereira, always drawing the attention of the defense. Here's the ball to Pereira. Thought he had a run from Keats, who not quite on the same page despite years of experience between those two. Just a miscommunication every once in a while. Onto the feet of Macias. And Gonzalez scoops it ahead for Stankovic. Off the chest, off the head, now back to Chavez. Chavez draws two defenders, step over, tries to get towards the corner. Help defense there, wins out for Tacoma. Romero and Pereira, two of the best in tight spaces, and the MASL come away with it. Pereira headed for a change, and Logan Jones just takes some pause on the ball here. 7-goal advantage, just one since halftime. That was for Tyler John. Rivers in deep in the corner. Back out to Jones. Now runs into Famune, who comes away with possession for the Outlaws. Poked ahead for Chavez. Souza on his case. Chavez trying to spin his man. Now he's got two defenders to deal with. It's forced back to Gonzalez. Torrealba trying to avoid using the goalkeeper if possible. Only get one touch per possession. Good work from Torrealba. Pass two, has done this all on his own. Finds Stankovic now, but he can't turn it on target. And that's an unfortunate miss after some good work from Torrealba. Stankovic continues his recent struggles in front of goal. That will take us into the media timeout. 5:51 to go here in the third quarter. Tacoma on top, 8-1. Both teams break the huddle here with 5:51 to go in the third. Tacoma on top 8-1. They've been in control since the opening minutes. 3 straight goals to start the game. And it's been a professional performance since for Adam Becker and the Tacoma Stars. Led, of course, by Nick Pereira, who's still looking for his goal tonight. But he has a couple of assists. Stars, who of note, if you're just tuning in, lost Jamel Cox to what looked like an ankle injury in the first quarter after he was amongst the goal scorers early. Hope the best for him as the season's winding down towards the playoff time. Tacoma started to get healthy, started to get guys back, and they'll continue to do so once the beach soccer CONCACAF championship is concluded. No Toth tonight in goal. No Canale either. Here's Torrealba, lines up a shot, and that one arrowing wide of goal. The lone goal scored tonight for Texas. Trips up Keats there. Trying to put pressure higher up the field, and he's whistled for the foul. Next up for Tacoma, they'll be back at home. It's a double against Kansas City on the 21st, a Friday matchup at home, and then away at KC on the Sunday, the 23rd. A little bit of time off between now and then for Tacoma to recover from what has been a pretty grueling road trip for them, I'm sure. This Monday, Wednesday. So far, though, looking fresh in tonight's matchup in Mesquite. Nice ball forward from Rivera onto the foot of Fowler. Straight out off the bench, but now a counter going the other way. Good use of the boards there and rolled across at the back post. Ramos blocked by Macias, who recovered well. That was John actually with the shot. And John, who draws the foul there from Ramallo. Jones across to Pereira. Pereira to Jones. Miscue on the shot. And Ramallo with Romero defending. Ramallo wanted the foul not given. Now Spur picks it up in the attacking area. Romero with the Outlaws streaming back for a brief moment there with a numbers advantage for the visitors. Souza into the feet of Pereira. Shot off of the right foot of Jones. Fowler's gone down, holding his face there after a collision with Rivera, his goalkeeper. Concern for Wyatt Fowler, who was back defending. Might have caught an elbow there from his own netminder. See him helped back to the bench. Applause from the Outlaws fans. This Fowler is going to get checked out, I'm sure. Outlaws ball to restart things after the quick intermission for Fowler to receive treatment. Gonzalez chips it ahead. Bagley and Souza matched up there in the middle, and it's the Outlaws who come away with it. Chavez to Famune, chase back to his goalkeeper here. And now the goalkeeper can't get involved, so they put the pressure higher up the field. Another unfortunate bounce up out of play. Might have sprung into counterattack there for Famune. Mendoza down the boards to Pereira. Pereira and Keats off for a change. Sarah's out there wearing the armband for Tacoma. Composed possession here from the visitors, now chipped ahead. Rivers beaten to it by Gonzalez. Header finds Bagley. Bagley shielding it. A couple bites at him from Ramos. Trying to pacify things after some physical contact there, Mike Ramos. This is his first foul of the game. Macias to Bagley coming inside. Back to Macias. Now Gonzalez looking for the target of Chavez. Nice touch out of the air there from Gonzalez. Now shielding it from Kyle Rivers. Gonzalez tries to beat Spur, but forces the turnover. And Ramos check back and keep possession. Caceres over to Yahir Romero up off the bench. Romero will line up a left-footed shot, deflected, and bounces back the way of Kyle Rivers, and he turns home the rebound. Opportunistic there as Romero causes the chaos with his shot. The referees are going to talk it over. Appeals for a handball from the Outlaws side. And the goal is given. Chavez on the bench in conversation with Puskarich. He's not going to throw the challenge flag here. Despite a hint of controversy amongst the goal. Well, if you disagree with the call tonight, you might just see it on the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review, with Phil Levanko and MASL head referee Ryan Siggett. You can catch it every Friday on YouTube. And in fact, Ed Puskarich will throw the challenge flag, and they'll have a look at it. Appeals for a handball on the goal. The referees spotted something, and they had a talk about it, but they'll instead get to have another look. The appeals will be for a handball against Rivers, the goal scorer. Looking at it myself, I don't see enough, but we'll see what the referees see on this challenge from Puskarich. If he is successful, he'll get another opportunity later in the game. And here will be the decision.
After review, there is an attacker handball on number 5 for Tacoma. Restart is no goal.
So no goal. Good work there on the challenge from Puskarich. And you can see he's appealing towards the official who didn't give it initially, but he'll get his challenge flag back. Or maybe he was appealing to get his challenge flag back. Corey Keats will bring it to him. In any case, it's back in the pocket of Ed Puskarich, his second season coaching in the MASL, longtime indoor veteran as a player. Had a tough task this season with so many of the key contributors from last year's Outlaws team departing. And the one key contributor who returned in David Ortiz, missing large majority of the season with injury. Deverin ahead to Torrealba, over towards Laidley, and Torrealba's got a foul. It's a good idea to find Laidley and draw the contact as well. One thing Puskarich has been able to do last season with the sidekicks and this season as well is start to unearth some players from the local area. Torrealba, the latest. Some real promise in the indoor game. Here's Macias. He's a Mesquite, Texas native. Rolled it to Chavez. Chavez saw a lane to shoot, but drags it wide. Gonzalez all the way through. Picked up by Chavez, and now Eddie Na at the back post. Quick exchange with Spur. Stars initially lost it in the middle third, now regain it. Here's John towards the back post. Na. Gonzalez defending there, got it right from the wrong side. John trying to get back to the safety of his own half. The Outlaws, some good pressure. Macias pokes it back, and now it's all the way through towards Mach. It's the 5th game of the season for Donald Mach. One of quite a few Washington natives amongst this Tacoma side. There's Eddie Knott out of University Place. Final minute of the third. As our PA announcer makes the announcement. Mendoza, who got the scoring started back in the first, knocks it over to Souza. And Souza tripped up there by Stankovic, who's apologetic. And the Stars go quickly. And Torrealba tries to clear it off the line. Now he's drawn a foul with the bicycle kick clearance, and very chaotic sequence. But Souza was down that entire time, just in front of me. And struggling with his right ankle. Meanwhile, Torrealba with an incredible clearance off the line, drawing a foul in his final 45 seconds of the third quarter. We'll resume once Souza is helped off the field. And the one thing the Stars don't want out of the remainder of tonight is any more injuries after already losing Jamel Cox in the first quarter. They will have some time before that next matchup against Kansas City on the 21st. Just over a week before they welcome the Comets. And after all that, we will restart play. Deverin and receive it from the official. Toss over to Rivera. And we're back underway. Rivera launches it long, looking for Chavez. Chavez takes it on the chest, trying to get turned. And draws two defenders. Able to block the clearance. Tacoma play out of pressure well. Caceres pokes it ahead. Foot race on the far side. Logan Jones off the near side boards, breaks for Pereira. Pereira, hesitation, got on the turn, and the shot blocked away. It'll be a corner kick with 14 seconds to play. Keats flashes through, set back for Mendoza, low shot, ends up wide. Clock ticking down here. Davies, nice turn past Ramos and ahead for Laidley. Unfortunately, bounced off his heel, but maybe fortunately, breaks for Torrealba. His shot denied as the whistle goes. And that will do it here in the third. Decent counterattack from the Outlaws on the conclusion of the quarter. They'll trail 8-1 as we head to the final 15 minutes of action here at the Mesquite Arena.
This is Whataburger at 4 a.m. It's the start of a shift, the end of the day, or just a spin around the block at 4 a.m. But no matter why you're up, we're up too, 24/7. Whataburger, just like you like it.
about set to kick off the fourth quarter here in Mesquite Arena. Tacoma Stars continuing a surge here on this road trip, pushing for that final playoff position. They lead 8-1 in search of that number 8 seed, headed to San Diego in the playoffs. Who the Outlaws have coming out for the final 15 minutes. Their lone goal coming back in the first quarter from Daniel Torrealba. Ronaldo chased across his own yellow line. Assistance coming from Rivera, the goalkeeper, making his 18th appearance of the season. Majority of those from the start, now 15 starts for the Irving, Texas native.
Thank you.
Voice of the official there, joining me on commentary for a brief moment. Strong tackle from Gonzalez, wins it back for Stankovic, right-footed shot, wide of goal, tries to get on his own rebound. Third shot of the night for Stankovic, yet to find the net, may get another opportunity here. Spur some physical defending, and Stankovic wins a foul along the yellow line. Headphone warning there as the official stepped in front of our crowd mic, blowing the whistle. Second foul of the night against Caceres. Ramallo surveys ahead of him, finds Chavez, picked up an assist in the opening quarter of his MASL career. Not a ton for him since. That shot blocked up out of play. He'll go for a change for Laidley. Laidley into the starting group per se. Eligwe, a late scratch tonight. Unfortunate for him. I was hoping to see continued pursuit of 100 career goals for Vic Moore. That may continue on the weekend against one of his former teams in the Sidekicks. Outlaws showing some good energy here in the press and forced a mistake from Keats, straight out of play. Be a top of the arc restart for the home side. See if they can get some life going here late. Macias, personal point streak on the line. On the approach, rolls it to the left. Gonzalez finds the top corner, just how they drew it up. And that Macias point streak does continue as Gonzalez makes it 3 goals in 2 games. Well executed set piece. You see the 2 sliding block attempts. So Gonzalez goes high, and that one unsavable for Donald Mach. So 8-2, 13:24 to go here in the fourth. Now Stankovic puts the pressure on, commits the foul. That goal certainly bringing some energy for the Outlaws. Good to see Souza up after that injury scare a little bit earlier. Here's Pereira on the turn, fins off Famune. Pereira rolls it to the right. Nah, back in towards Pereira. And they can't make it work for a 9th goal. Number 9 now pinned against the boards. Goal and assist for him in the first half. Souza is pinned to the boards and draws a foul. First against Bagley tonight. Caceres for Pereira. Rare miscue for him. Had an open shot from the top of the arc. Pulled it wide. Loose touch there from Mendoza, but it breaks for the Stars anyway. Ramos, fake pass, finds the bottom corner. And that was nifty from Mike Ramos. He was just having a good time, skipping back to the halfway line. And if you get a look on this replay, really nice fake pass towards Pereira. And then went to score himself. Two goals and an assist now for Michael Ramos. strong candidate for first star of the match tonight. Chavez coughing it up in his own half. Willie Spur back heel in towards Romero. Again out to Romero on the far side. Outlaws back defensively. Romero leaves that one unprotected for a moment. Back into the own half, Logan Jones. Ball forward without a name attached. Gonzalez able to retrieve. And Gonzalez dispossessed in a bad spot, and the shot coming in from Tyler John on the giveaway. And any hope for some life in this fourth quarter for the Outlaws coming off that Gonzalez goal now dissipated. It's 10-2, 12 minutes to go. Tacoma hitting 10 for a second straight game. That game against the Sidekicks was just their first road victory of the season. That had been their real struggle, was picking up road points. This was a real opportunity, and they've cashed in, it looks like, 4-6 on this road trip. Chavez and Macias, nice give and go. Chavez will retrieve it in the corner. Uses his body well just to shield it. Ball in towards Macias, receives it inside the box, step back towards Chavez. This double Chavez line. Steven can't keep it. Luis got a foot to the ball, breaks back for Sousa. Steven gets body position, and Sousa commits a foul. And he'll sprint off to the bench. Warning there for Kyle Rivers, standing too close. That's the fourth against Sousa, by the way. Watch for that. Only got one more before it becomes a problem, as Torrealba's shot arcs out of play. Mendoza ahead for Ramos. Now sitting on a hat trick if he can find one more. Mike Ramos. Pamune ahead for Laidley. Davies in the attack alongside him. Step over from Laidley. Laidley with the left-footed effort, saved at the near post. Armalo tries to find the rebound. It's controlled by Logan Jones. Good work from him under pressure to find Mendoza. Over to Mendoza. A lot of room for him to bring this one forward now. And a 2v1 with Ramos waiting at the back post. Well defended that time by Gonzalez, who was the one in the 2v1. And Davies draws a foul from Pereira. Hand up in his face. Stankovic turns past one, turns past two, finds Romalo. Shot blocked by Keats. And the second effort gobbled up by Donald Mach. Good for the Outlaws if Stankovic can get on the board, continue very good rookie season. It's 15 goals so far. I mentioned just one in the last three. They'll have eyes on the big matchup with the Sidekicks. They'll always have a little bit more juice to them this weekend to get their forward back scoring. Pamune can't find a teammate with that pass, turns it over to Spur. Romero, who's probably enjoyed coming back to his home after briefly leaving the trade with Tacoma. Immediately back in DFW with the match against the Sidekicks on Monday, and now here in Mesquite on Wednesday. There he is. You hear Romero. Chavez. Not giving him anything there. Chase back and receives it now from Logan Jones. Romero with 10 goals and 6 assists across time with both the Sidekicks and the Stars now. Got got a goal and an assist tonight. Now he's on the bench. It's chipped in and laid off for Logan Jones. Jones towards the back post, just wide. Chavez. Fistful of jersey for Tyler John. Foul drawn by Chavez, who's the points leader on a per game basis for Texas this season. 7 goals, 12 assists, and now 19 games. Here's the other Chavez battling forward in the corner. No whistle. Keats back to his feet. And now Keats tripped up from behind by Chavez. Caught in a Chavez sandwich there between Luis and Steven.
Texas foul number 8, Luis Chavez, his third. First of the second half.
Torrealba will chase this into the corner. Mendoza ahead to Keats. Gives it away to Laidley from the top of the arc. Laidley drags that shot wide. Follow up from Torrealba. Stays in play on the far side. Davies trying to make some space for himself in the corner. And Keats just worked that one well. Volleyed clear by Corey Keats. Macias ahead to Torrealba. Matched up with Lopez. Laid back for Macias. Gets past the defender. Left-footed shot right at the body of Donald Mach. Now follow-up from Torrealba. Destined for the top corner. And that one deflected on its way out. And we'll head into our final timeout tonight. Be a corner kick coming for the Outlaws. Down 10-2 on the other side of this break. Crowd behind the Outlaws as they break for this corner kick opportunity. 7:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. It'll be Macias and Chavez over it when we resume play. Officials just confirming discrepancy there. Foul count for somebody. Nobody's in trouble, and we'll resume play. Macias looks up, rolls it towards Bagley. Bagley's shot over the bar. No touch on the way through. Macias got his assist on the last free kick. Goal by Gonzalez. Nothing that time. 6th assist of the season. 16 total points in now 13 games. He might take the points per game lead for the Outlaws. Steven Chavez has anything to say about it the rest of the way. Macias, part of a contingent who missed a lot of time at the start of the season with the Kings League World Cup. Here he is again, trying to set up Chavez. Chavez from the top of the arc, top corner. And there's a nice combination there. Macias with his 2nd assist of the night. And right on cue, Steven Chavez grabs his 8th goal of the season to make 20 total points. Good first touch, sets himself well, and got to shoot high towards the top corner, and that's just what he did. 10-3 now. 7-goal lead for the Stars, 7 minutes to play. Pereira back out in response for Tacoma. Ramos goes right at Deverin. Deverin able to win it back. Davies. Shielded off it there by Logan Jones, giving up a ton of size in that matchup. Jones will go back now to Alex Caceres. Puts it out in front of Donald Mach, who's got some room to bring it forward. Famune gets there first ahead of Pereira, now heads it ahead for Bagley. Bagley with the goalkeeper on his retreat. Nearly caught him out. Could have found Stankovic, went for the goal himself. And now ball ahead of Romero. Severin gives chase. Romero onto his left foot. Romero scores. A trademark move there from Yahir Romero. Gets his second goal of the evening. 3rd point. Back closer to home. Yahir Romero scored against the Outlaws with the side kicks in very similar fashion just before the trade. And we will head into another timeout at Puskaric. Flashes the tee, and the score 11-3. Be right back in just a moment on the other side of this break.
This is Whataburger at 4 a.m. It's the start of a shift, the end of the day, or just a spin around the block at 4 a.m. But no matter why you're up, we're up too, 24/7. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Two goals and 2 assists for Yahir Romero. 4 total points. Tyler John and Michael Ramos with 2 goals and an assist each. Eddie Na with a goal and an assist. 2 assists for Nick Pereira for the Stars. 2 assists for Eric Macias on the Outlaws side. Goals from Steven Gonzalez, Daniel Torrealba, and Steven Chavez most recently. 6:12 to go here in the 4th. 11-3 Tacoma. Macias flashes a screen. Basketball-like movement there. Goes long off the boards. Torrealba with the volley. Comfortable there for Mach. Eddie Na. Dummy that and try and run onto it, but Gonzalez gets in the way. Now Chavez. Chavez left-footed shot towards the near post. Chavez at the back post has his shot blocked. Now he's on to the loose ball. Fired off the boards. Lines up for Macias. Oh, what a volley. Sweetly struck for Eric Macias, who's come to life here in the second half. Getting another look at it from outside the arc, and the keeper just never saw it. That's about as sweetly as you can strike a ball if you're Eric Macias. Fantastic technique. That one cuts it back to a 7-goal game, 11-4. Rivers drops it off, and we're back underway, approaching 5 minutes to go. Souza back out to Rivers. Macias gets a foot to it, bounces out for Jones. Romero back to Souza. Gives it up there to Macias. I got his goal to make 3 total points on the night. Switched across for Davies, got under it. Set up by Torrealba. 2 goals, 3 assists on the season now. 14 games for Heritage Davies. Couldn't get that one on target. Souza Long, but along the ground, picked off by Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought he was tripped up there by Rivers, nothing given. And now Souza going the other way. He is tripped up by Stankovic. Who helps him up to his feet. It'll be a free kick just outside the yellow line. Romero taps that one back to Pereira. Led his team to a 6-point road trip. Like to leave, I'm sure, with a goal to his name. Here he is, matched up with Gonzalez. Pereira looking for space to turn, just spins all the way around and finds the ball out in front for Mendoza. That's a hat trick of assists for Pereira. So went around the outside and found a teammate, the unselfish route, as Mendoza scored in the first quarter. Now grabs his second of the night. Always impressive to watch Pereira, but even more so in person. You can see how he just controls the game at his own pace. Obviously, massive frame helps him hold off defenders, but incredible feet as well. Deverin with a loose pass in the midfield, turned over to Lopez. Lopez, left-footed shot. Too much underneath that one. Referee held up his arms in the same motion as he gives a goal. Put me off for a moment. Thought my eyes were deceiving me. Maybe it ripped the net. But he's just asking for the extra ball. Rivera goes long. Chavez looks to spin Keats. Chavez got body position on Keats and draws a foul. Essentially a corner kick coming now for Texas. Macias, who's found his range, that last shot, and Bagley leaves it for him. Left-footed shot through traffic, but out of play. Launches it forward. Good hold-up play there from Spur back to Logan Jones. Go long into the target. John couldn't hold it up, but the Stars win it back in the middle third. Now John Laidley defending from the wrong side, and Laidley commits the foul. John, just a real handful to defend. 2 goals and an assist for him tonight to make it 16-5 on the season. Now Pereira lines up the free kick. 2-man wall, rolled to the right for Mendoza, hunting for a hat trick. Shot blocked, bounces back for Mendoza. Good save there from Rivera. Pereira keeps it alive. 3.5 to play. Over to Caceres. Chips it ahead to Eddie Na on the give and go. Off the near side boards. No one there in the middle for Tacoma. Gonzalez intercepts. Now Bagley. Nice bend on that ball out ahead of Chavez, but just bounces out of play. Mendoza, the latest to grab a multi-point night tonight. His goal here in the fourth. Over to Caceres. And now Mach. Left-footed ball forward. Gonzalez gets ahead to it, and that one bounces out of play. Souza takes the restart quickly to find Yahir Romero. Very profitable chip for him back to his home state. Pereira dealing with 2 defenders in the corner. Loses possession. Gonzalez comes away with it. Davies can't keep it. Gonzalez back onto it and now goes long looking for Chavez, but it cannons off of Davies as Chavez was in behind all alone. Now Souza puts it up into the air. picks up the seconds, and Romero goes back to Donamach. Willie Spur on the turn through midfield, finds Pereira, yellow line. And Pereira there leaving it short now. A 2v1 break going the other way. Ramallo over to Chavez looking for his first MASL goal. But well saved by Mach. Pereira comes out worse for wear of that tackle. Minute 38 remaining in heavy lead. Stars fans won't like to see that for Nick Pereira. Stay out there though. Macias stands over the corner kick into the middle looking for Laidley, well defended by Jones. Gonzalez shifts it over to Bagley. Bagley past the Pereira into Laidley in the middle. Back out to Bagley, shot on target, well saved by Mach. And last touch off of Chavez up out of play. Coming into tonight, Tacoma sat in 8th place with 23 points. No real way to catch 7th in Utica City, 8 points behind with 2 extra games played, but they are holding off St. Louis, who are 2 points behind them with a game in hand. So this was an important win to move up to 26 points. Still technically in the hands of St. Louis. If they were to win out, as Deverin looking for his first MASL goal is denied by Mach. Launches it long here in the final minute. St. Louis will come here for the Outlaws' final home game. If you're in the area, come out. March 22nd, 7 o'clock kickoff. Here's Macias going for it from distance. Looking to add to his personal highlight reel here in the 4th quarter. Just off the mark, now going the other way. Adina. Had Kyle Rivers free in the middle, but was held up in the corner and commits the foul himself. The Outlaws will head to play at the Sidekicks on Saturday here on MASL TV. That one over at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center in Allen. As the season winds down for the Outlaws, of course, the playoffs coming up for at least the Stars fans will hope they will be involved. For the top 8, they'll continue on to the Ron Newman Cup playoffs at Front Wave Arena in San Diego. But tonight, Tacoma just too good. And they will walk out victors. 6-point road trip for them, just what the doctor ordered. 12-4 is your final score. You hear Romero gets my man of the match, 2 goals and 2 assists for him. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on MASL TV. Our next broadcast here at the Mesquite Arena will be Saturday, March 22nd, that home match to conclude the home schedule against St. Louis. We will see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we wish you a good one.